Fantastic.
Now, while I have you here, I have another topic.
But who am I to judge?
Well,
Okay.
I have another topic I want to address with you.
Okay.
Howie Mandel.
Yes.
Leno.
Yes.
Your guy.
Yes.
Taking a bunch of heat for
Right.
returning to
Well,
the
I'm
Tonight
also
Show.
friendly with Jeff Ross and Conan O'Brien.
Okay, that makes it even more difficult.
I don't think I don't think anybody should be taking heat, and I think both guys should be applauded because this is about friendship. And when I talk about friendship,
What?
Well, let me tell you.
Okay.
They are both, and I'm saying it right here on your show.
Yes, you are.
Very good friends of Tiger Woods, and they have agreed. They have agreed to put up this smoke screen so that Tiger Woods can have a little piece, and the diversion could be, curved in a different direction where he can make peace, get himself together, get back with his family, and thank you, Conan. Thank you, Leno.
No.
Thank you, NBC. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Howie.
Yes.
Howie,
You
come
don't
back.
even know what's happening.
Come back to the planet.
No.
Howie.
No.
Howie.
And I'll say this on television, on your television show too. And you don't even know how much the diversion is. Nobody knows. Everybody's trying to get that one picture, right? That one picture.
They took it of Tiger.
What, going into the sex rehab?
Just walking around like on the grounds.
Well, he wasn't in it, right? He was on the grounds. He was circling a sex rehab place. He didn't actually make his way in. They found him behind the bushes with his pants half down, playing with his putt. But that's what they do. I wonder at a sex rehab if people excuse themselves, go out on the grounds, and ask for some Nivea and Kleenex. I'll be back in a half an hour.
Better than Noxzema. I could hear it.
Zima.
Howie Mandel.
Yes.
Back to the topic.
Okay.
Is Leno being unfairly criticized?
Yes. And so is Conan, and so is NBC.
Whose fault is it?
Nobody's fault. It's
What do you mean it's nobody's fault? You can't. You got to be able to think.
I'm not
NBC's
saying this
fault.
just to be political. I don't think it's anybody's fault. I think that, I've been in this business for 30 years, and everything that I have tried or been a part of, I thought was a good idea. They don't always turn out. I thought doing this radio show might be a good idea, but yet I'm missing phone calls. So it's not the best. Are you going to answer that?
That's not
we are still
mine.
taking calls. I don't know.
Oh,
yes,
it
it
is
is yours.
Yeah.
It is your
Ring.
call.
Oh my God,
Yes,
sorry.
Yes, it is yours.
I just hit ignore on
No, don't.
my wife.
He
and
just that wasn't your wife. He
chose
didn't
you over my
ignore,
wife.
and that was another pledge. We are now short $3 for Haiti. That was. It's amazing you're taking priorities. Why talk about Haiti when we're right in the middle of talking about the late night wars?
Let me get you back to the late night. This is an interesting statistic on the late night war, okay?
Right.
Jay Leno's ratings during his first 3 years were
Right.
not so hot on the Tonight Show. He regularly lost to Letterman. In the under 50 crowd, he got crushed. And by the way, he lost so badly. I mean,
Well, people
in
were
30%
upset
of
that
the country.
people were upset that Carson was gone and he had a good run at it, and Conan.
But does Conan deserve a little more time? Only 7 months. Does he deserve a little more time?
Does he
to get his
deserve a
legs
little
under
more
him?
time? Everybody deserves a little more time. Would the affiliates stick with it? No. So what does NBC do? I mean, it's nobody's fault. The affiliates are losing their money. They're losing their lead-in. They're having trouble with the what's it called? The news. Right?
Yeah.
And that's their big lead-in, that's their big money maker. So what do? When the affiliate calls you up and says, you know what, we're going to preempt it, we're not going to be part of this group anymore, what do? You make business decisions. Nobody's happy with how they're doing. Nobody's coming out of this a winner. It's nobody's fault, and these things happen. Just like I've done pilots, and I thought it was great, and the stars didn't align, and it didn't turn out. In the best case scenario, Conan would have another few years sitting at 11:30, and Leno would have huge ratings at 10 o'clock, and the affiliates would be happy. That's not what is happening, and some people are unhappy, and I think they're unfairly being vilified in the press.
So everybody, okay, you have taken the side of everyone. And no one.
Which doesn't make for great radio, but I believe, I'm not saying
No,
it
it was
to,
very nice.
I'm not saying it to take a side. I do
No,
think
and I
somebody's
believe
at
you.
fault.
I believe you.
You think somebody's at
I
fault?
believe it was not a great call, obviously, but
Well, being a Monday morning quarterback is easy. Yeah, it wasn't good. That whole 10 o'clock thing is not going to work out. That's just my prediction. You heard it here 3 months after it didn't happen.
No. You heard it from me right before it happened. This is probably going to be a very difficult thing to sell at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but you know what? Yes. But I understood that they made the deal 5 years ago because they wanted to keep Conan in the fold. And they did keep Conan in the fold for 5 years.
Let me help you. There is a loser in all this.
Who?
NBC. They have to write a huge check to Conan for him to go sit on the sideline or go somewhere else. They've got to pay for more dramas now coming in at 10 o'clock.
Well, maybe they'll do
no
better
money
with the
to
more
pay you.
dramas. Maybe Fox will give Conan a lot of money, therefore that will make up for some of the money they have to pay Conan.
Maybe
it's
they'll
not
get
so
some
bad.
back, who
I don't
knows?
really feel bad. I feel bad that my friends are being vilified, but everybody's doing good. These are good problems to have. I think that the press blows this out of proportion, and here I am judging. And I think they all deserve $1 million and a shot. I think we have a winner for America's Got Talent.
That was well handled. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but that was great.
I just circumvented back into a plug because the publicist is sitting here from America's Got Talent, and as many times as I can mention America's Got Talent, and there are auditions beginning here.
I was leading
in
into
LA.
that.
You're leading into
Here's
it.
for the